Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. Today, we dive into a story that is not just another Hollywood headline, but a deeply personal, emotional, and inspiring journey. We're talking about Heather Graham, the radiant star whose career has spanned decades, finally opening up about the hidden battles she fought behind the bright lights of fame. Her profound struggles with family estrangement, her passionate fight against sexism in Hollywood, and her exciting new film project Chosen Family that's both an artistic masterpiece and a raw confession of her life's most vulnerable truths. Heather Graham, known for her magnetic performances in films like Boogie Nights, Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and The Hangover, has long been celebrated for her on-screen allure, but behind her dazzling smile was a woman grappling with rejection, societal limitations, and emotional wounds too painful for the public eye. In a recent heart-to-heart with the Evening Standard, Heather peeled back the glossy facade to share the unvarnished realities of life as a woman in an industry historically dominated by men. When she first entered Hollywood, directing wasn't even presented as an option for women. It was a boys' club, through and through. She recalled how she rarely saw female directors on set. There were very few examples to look up to, and female creatives were often boxed into restrictive, secondary roles. Even though she had burning creative ambitions, Heather was subtly, systematically discouraged from even dreaming about directing. It wasn't cool for a woman to want to lead behind the camera. Reflecting on those years, Heather spoke with a poignant mixture of sadness and determination, acknowledging the seismic shift that has since taken place, thanks to pioneering women and changing cultural tides, but stressing that the battle for equality is far from over. Fast forward to today, Heather is not just reclaiming her voice. She's amplifying it through projects like Chosen Family, a film that captures the raw essence of finding connection, healing trauma, and setting hard boundaries when blood ties turn toxic. Heather's personal connection to the film is what makes it so heartbreakingly authentic. She revealed that she herself has been estranged from her biological family for more than 3 decades, a soul-crushing decision she made out of necessity for her mental and emotional survival. She admitted that growing up, she lacked the tools and understanding to establish healthy boundaries, leading to deeply painful family dynamics. When she finally made the agonizing choice to cut ties, it was not out of anger or resentment, but out of sheer need to protect her own spirit. Chosen Family is Heather's way of taking that pain and transforming it into art and hope. It tells the story of a woman, much like herself, who learns that sometimes the people who truly love and accept us are the ones we choose, not the ones we're born to. Heather approached the film not with bitterness, but with humor, warmth, and grace. Tragedy plus time equals comedy, she said with a soft, bittersweet smile, explaining why the film balances poignant moments with light-hearted ones. It's this intricate weaving of heartbreak and humor that makes Chosen Family not just another indie dramedy, but a soul-bearing confession that many viewers will see themselves reflected in. Moreover, Heather opened up about how writing and directing gave her a profound sense of control she had long been denied. For decades, her career was largely shaped by male directors, male producers, and male perspectives. But now, finally holding the creative reins, she can tell stories on her own terms. Stories that center on women's experiences, voices, and triumphs. She expressed deep admiration for other female powerhouses, like Reese Witherspoon and Margot Robbie, who have launched their own production companies to champion female-driven narratives. Heather dreams of following in their footsteps, creating a production house that tells bold, emotionally charged stories about real women living complex lives. She emphasized how important it is for young people and audiences of all ages to see nuanced portrayals of women on screen. If you want to change the culture, Heather passionately stated, change the stories we tell. And she's not just talking about women leading rom-coms or playing the supportive girlfriend. She wants layered, messy, brave, and beautiful portrayals of women as heroes, anti-heroes, dreamers, survivors, and everything in between, as if her plate wasn't already full with chosen family. Heather is also venturing into even grittier, more daring territory. She's currently developing another project titled Triggered, blending serious social commentary with her signature blend of humor and empathy. She also hinted at a revenge thriller with a fierce female lead, a genre that historically glorified male vengeance, but that Heather wants to turn on its head, giving women the agency to fight their own battles unapologetically. On the acting front, Heather will soon appear alongside Nicolas Cage and Stephen Dorff in the Western epic The Gunslingers, and she's also starring in a chilling new thriller, They Will Kill You, boasting a powerhouse cast, including Zazie Beetz, Patricia Arquette, and Tom Felton. Heather's evolution from a Hollywood ingenue, often typecast for her beauty, into a fearless storyteller, carving out space for authenticity and truth, is nothing short of inspiring. Her willingness to confront personal pain, societal injustice, and industry bias head-on makes her a true trailblazer. She's not just surviving Hollywood, she's reshaping it. The emotional scars she has turned into art are now helping audiences around the world feel seen, understood, and hopeful. Heather's journey reminds us that real success isn't just about the roles you play. It's about the legacy you leave, the voices you uplift, and the truths you dare to tell. Through her films, her advocacy, and her unstoppable spirit, Heather Graham is doing exactly that. Her story, raw, real, and resonant, serves as a beacon for anyone who has ever felt silenced, sidelined, or small. In a world still grappling with outdated notions of power and privilege, Heather stands as living proof that change is not just possible, it's happening, and it's glorious. So, here's to Heather Graham, a radiant light in a sometimes dark industry, a fierce warrior for women's stories, and a living testament to the healing power of chosen family. That's all for today's Daily Gossip. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more incredible Hollywood journeys just like Heather's. Until next time, stay bold, stay curious, and never stop choosing your own family.